our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight, 5-0. Steve Mowry taking on Darian Abbey. He is making his professional debut. He took this fight on very late notice.
A highly decorated amateur fighter. We'll see how he does in that pro debut.
Michael C. Williams.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, we'll go to the heavyweight division scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner at 6'6", weighing in 264 pounds even, making his professional debut. He fights out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, presenting Darian Abbey. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
We go! Blue gloves for Abbey, the 25-year-old.
Oh, big shot!
A big shot early. Fighting through it is Steve Mowry.
Darian Abbey's known as a guy, he was 10 amateur fights in MMA, undefeated, has done a lot of boxing, a lot of kickboxing fights, and is known to have a very solid right hand.
9 of his 10 amateur wins have come by knockout or TKO. And man, he throws the Superman punch and just missed.
Steve Mowry is in trouble. I'm telling you right now, those hands are low. He does not know exactly what he's doing at this point. His body's not under control, and he's going to get hit with a shot that's going to put him down.
Yep, this is just about over.
You can see Yves Levine is moving in, going, why am I in here with these huge guys?
Where's Big John?
Smart move by Darian Abbey. Slow down. Yes, you have him hurt. He's going to stay hurt for a little bit. Nice job by Steve Mowry. Get this fight in a position where Abbey cannot hurt you.
Now, if you're Darian Abbey, you were smart to slow down the pace, especially taking this fight on short notice. Now he might be trouble with the submission.
We got it.
And it's all over.
Americana in his first.
And again.
Right now, that's switching it up just a little bit, but that was one heck of a comeback by Steve Mowry because he was getting hurt.
Did Darian Abbey, slowing down was one thing, John, but standing right in front of Steve Mowry gave Mowry the opportunity to take him down.
Yeah, take a look at this right now, Mike. You're going to see the shot that started this off because when they came out, you see the left hand come down low, but look at that right hand right across, hits Steve Mowry clean, puts him down to the mat. And the only thing that I would say is I think Darian Abbey got a little bit, the adrenaline got to him. He was going after him. You can see the mouth's opening up, and he's only been fighting for 40 seconds. That was an adrenaline dump, and he's going after Steve. He has him. He just had to have the ability to have the maturity to slow himself and get his heart rate right. He didn't have that. Steve Mowry putting him in this beautiful Kimura right here, stepping over, taking that pressure. Look at that step over with the leg. Keeps on driving. There's the tap. Beautiful job by Steve Mowry to keep that record undefeated and intact.
Americana the first time in the first round. Kimura this time in the first round after taking a ton of damage. And now at 6-0, Mowry has finished all 6 of those fights. 4 by submission. And that is the first time he has submitted his opponent with the Kimura. And there was, as John said, there was that adrenaline dump for that half moment by Abbey that gave Mowry the time to turn the tide. That's what he did. And here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, it ends officially 1 minute, 27 seconds into round number 1. The tap by way of a Kimura. The winner by submission still, undefeated Steve Mowry.
Took some damage, definitely was rocked, fought through it, got the win. and he will visit with Big John McCarthy, who Steve Mowry is actually bigger than.
I'm here with Big Steve Mowry. Brother, that was a lot of action in a very short amount of time. He hit you with a right hand at the start of that fight that put you down. How much were you remembering of what actually occurred in that fight right now?
I won't lie, he bought me pretty good. Next thing I knew, I was down. I was like, oh, okay, word. So, hats off to him. He took the fight on just over a week's notice.
Take a look. There's that right hand right there. That puts you down. But it was your ability to maintain the ability to stay close to him that allowed you to stay in that fight. Let's talk.
Nice.
Here's a takedown that you get. Let's talk about your submission. When you get that submission, your first fight, you had an Americana. This one, you just ended with a Kimura. How confident are you feeling on the ground?
Really confident on the ground, but I've really worked hard the last couple of years on my striking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed with the way the beginning went. So God is good. I'm glad I got the win, but there's a lot we have to go back to the drawing board and do.
Well, I'll tell you what, not every fight goes the way you want as far as every step of it, but that was an outstanding performance and coming back. Beautiful job with the submission. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Steve.